What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Avengers Daily. Today's episode, we're going to be going over the new items for October 14th. Let's get into it. Alright, guys. So yeah, this week it looks like we're going to have a lot of bundles this week. We're getting a lot of different bundles going on. As you can see, these are the marketplace bundles for this week. So yeah, we should go ahead and kind of just go in order. First off, we have the Captain America one, the one that we've seen. I believe we've seen this last week or a week or two prior. Actually, no, I lied. The one last week I think was the one when he had the beard. This is his other MCU skin. This is a good one, not gonna lie. I do own that one. Next up, we have Iron Man's Avengers Game skin. This is another good one. I also own this one. I definitely recommend this one for you guys if you don't have it already. This one looks nice. Hopefully we can start getting some more Iron Man, some more Iron Man MCU skins. And then next up we have the Allies of Wakanda. We seen this last week, so let's just go ahead and just briefly go through this one more time for any new person. And I'm not gonna lie, these weren't necessarily the best. I did like Black Widow's. I think for Captain America, they could have maybe changed his shield. Hulk and a lot of the other characters though were just like straight recolors. Iron Man's I did actually kind of like, not gonna lie. But a couple of people actually brought this up in the comments, but we didn't have any skin for Black Panther. I thought that was so strange now thinking about it. I don't know exactly why they didn't allow us to, have a new skin for Black Panther, like at least like a tech type skin. That would have been cool. Next up, we have the Flashback Bundle, the blue hollow outfits. And as you can see, everybody is just getting a recolor with the blue hollow skin, the blue hollow colors, which is just that like silky blue, purple, fluorescent type of color scheme going on. Actually, surprisingly, I like Captain America more than all those other ones I just saw. We got Kate Bishop's as well. Again, I'm not really feeling these for a lot of these characters. Again, these are just pretty much just straight recolors. Just straight recolors, like they did not do any extra work. They were just like, yeah, we're just gonna recolor this skin and then we're gonna charge 1,400 units for it, and they better buy it. Okay, Iron Man, I said make cop, just because I don't know, I really like Iron Man's different armors. And then we got another consumable. And then we have the classic outfits. Let's see what these classic ones are going to be about. It looks like we got it for Hawkeye too for all of these. So we got Hawkeye Classic. This one doesn't look, this one doesn't look bad at all. This one was straight. But then we got some of the other recolors for this. We got the Heroes Reborn. Let's take a quick look at this. Okay, so not exactly a recolor. He does have a mask on, looks like, underneath there too for his mouth. I do prefer that. Yeah, this could actually be, yeah, that could be a skin for a whole nother game, low key. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking that. And then the Hawkeye Counter Earth. I do like this one a lot. I am a fan of this one. I do own this one. I think this one was actually free. Apparently this one came out for like PlayStation first, and then it ended up coming out for like Xbox like some weeks later. I remember when that first came out though for Xbox. And then we got this one right here, the debut, kind of going more towards the comic book style if I'm not mistaken. But for me personally, I'm not really digging all of those, maybe just like one or two of those. And then we have the flashback for Hulk. And we got Hulk shirtless, of course, with the athletic gear. We've seen this countless times. And then we have the gray Hulk. I do like the different color for that, but pretty much the same shorts, just a different color. And then we got Hulk again, just more green, more lime green, or I guess with the same pants, just different colors. And then we have this one. Apparently they can't give us the red Hulk. So this is the closest I think we're gonna get to red Hulk for a minute now. We got him out here. Looking like he's tanned up with some recolored shorts, unfortunately. And then we got our consumables. I'm gonna actually make a video talking about some of these probably tomorrow, about them charging for this. Apparently they were saying they weren't going to charge for this, but now they are. So I did not know that they already said or promised to us that they weren't. at least from last week's one that we saw. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, we got some consumables that you can go ahead and buy right now. We got a whole lot of different ones, a lot of just XP, boost. Also, too, talking about this, apparently they have nerfed the ability to progress in the game even more. So yeah, now they're gonna have these consumables, and with the nerf, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna make a video on this for sure. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then we got the nameplate. I already got this. I believe you could all get this for free. Like a week. I mean, not a week, like a few months ago. For Modoc. So yeah, you can get the free nameplate, and you can get not 1.5, but double XP for a few days. So that's pretty cool. To shout out to Mocktober or Modoctober or whatever. But anyway, guys, that's this week's skins. Definitely let me know your thoughts. Are you guys happy? Are you guys sad? This week it really wasn't nothing really. Like, they really just gave us just old skins and just gave us some flashback old school bundles, which were pretty much just straight recolors. I don't know exactly what's going on with the devs. I'm really hoping that next week we can see something banger. Hopefully at least for the final week of October, hopefully we can get some Halloween skins. I made a video talking about Halloween skins. Hopefully we can get at least one of those skins for Halloween. That would be so cool, especially for Black Panther. Like, I feel like they've been holding out on Black Panther. We really haven't been getting anything major really for his skins outside of, I guess, his MCU skins that we got about a month ago or so. But yeah, definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this week's skins, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on what MCU skin would you guys like to see next, like for next week. And if you had to pick only one character, which character would you guys like to see have a Halloween skin? Me personally, now, even though I do want a Black Panther Halloween skin, I would really like a full Red Hulk skin. So hopefully we'll get that. Knowing how the devs have been going so far, I highly doubt it, but yeah, definitely hear you guys' thoughts on that. And guys, if you haven't already too, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.